Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Monica Brant Show, and I'm your host, Monica Brant. I am super excited about today's interview, and to join me today, I have a very special co-host, Dylan Gemelli. He is an expert in all things bodybuilding, fitness, health, wellness, peptides, HRT. Welcome, Dylan, to the show.
Hey, Monica. Great to see you.
Hello, Dylan. All right. Did you put on one of your pairs of shoes in the back, or is it? I see maybe one's missing. No,
Those are not touchable.
They're not touchable. Are they still? Are they still in a box?
Yes, I have all the boxes, everything. They are in pristine condition, untouched.
Okay, so never worn and ready to just look amazing. Awesome. How are you today, anyways?
I am good. Quick mow of the lawn before our show to get some things wrapped up in the yard, and really excited for this interview today.
Right? It's very special. And for more than one reason. Like, she's an amazing athlete and representative of our industry to the nth degree, but she has a special gift coming to her family.
Yes, I was surprised because I didn't know. So when you told me, I was like, oh, wow, that's special today.
Surprises. It's good when we don't talk too much about the guest. That way we have some surprises, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, this woman is a wonderful, special treat to have on our show. And she has got 5 fitness Olympia titles, but she also has 10 Arnold Classic Championships globally. I mean, that's just nuts. That's nuts. And she's also a coach, a mentor. She's a wife. And most importantly, she's a fan favorite. She's an athlete, performer. She's an actor. Okay, I can't say enough good things about her. We probably just need to bring her in. Let's hear it and let's see you, Oksana Grishina. Welcome, Oksana. Hello, girl.
Monica, hi, Dylan.
Hi.
Good to see you, girl. Okay, so Dylan is a fan of yours, as am I. You know that. And he didn't realize that you were pregnant. I love it. It was a wonderful surprise.
Yes. Total different experience, from athletic life, and but this is a gift from God, of course. And the biggest surprise was that I got pregnant 2.5 months after Olympia, after winning Olympia last year. So yes, I was still lean, and it was absolutely amazing. I was just, me and my husband, we were so happy, because what could be better after winning Olympia, another title.
That is wonderful. One wonderful gift to the next.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Of course, it's total different experience, because my life, you're an athlete. It's always active, extremely active, especially as fitness competitor, during all this crazy acrobatic and movements, besides lifting weights. And when you got pregnant, you have to adjust your schedule a little. But it's not change anything. Of course, I work out trying to work out, not as I used to work out before, but definitely less. But there's no one day I missed my workout.
Wow. So, Dylan, I've had the opportunity to interview this beautiful Oksana a few years ago, and I would love to see some thoughts or questions that you may have for her. Because I know you probably, I have a great idea of how she got to the U.S. and her background, but I know this is like, I'm sure you're just bursting with some questions.
I am. So I kind of specialize in working with different types of bodybuilders, athletes, different types of coaching, from diet to supplemental protocols and everything. But my first thought and wonder that intrigues me is what motivated you or drove you to want to do competitions, because I know, but a lot of people don't, how grueling it is both mentally and physically. So I'm curious what drove you to do that and what keeps you motivated to keep doing it, because like what you see with a lot of professional athletes, as they age, they want to do the competitions or like first professional athletes, but they don't want to do the practice. They just they get tired of it, which I understand. So what keeps you going as you've accomplished so much, and what kind of makes you motivated to do even more?
You know, first of all, my background was sport, like gymnastics. So my temper, sport temper, and it was always with me. So I knew what it is to be strong athlete inside. So like, I think all athletes who has background, they ready mentally.
Mm-hmm.
They are athletes. They don't want to stop sport. They want to continue. And because in gymnastics we stop sport very early, like at 13 or 14, we done. So, but we ready physically and mentally. I'm an athlete. I want to compete. I want to continue, because this is my life. This is my lifestyle. So, and I found fitness, which was absolutely amazing. And another thing is I'm more an artist. Like I love stage. I love to create not just routine, but performance with the story. With for me, it's so exciting, And every show I did, routine, my fitness performance helped me to stay motivated because I really wanted to deliver this routine on stage for the audience. I really wanted to share. When some athletes they set up routine or somebody set up routine for them and they don't have feelings to this routine, so of course they have some doubts about competition. They stress out because they don't really, how to say, they not connected as it should be. But I was really connected because every competition, it was performance. It was special for me, and I did it special because of routine. So, and I think this creativity and to work on my performance, I think that was motivate me for all these years. And even last year, after all the injuries, and looks like, come on, give up, stop. You got those titles, 4 titles, but this routine Wonder Woman is just hit my heart, and some new movements I really wanted to bring on stage for the audience and for fans. So, and I did it. And looks like it was awarded.
Yes, definitely. So as you get a little bit older, a little bit more accomplished, do you find that you have to make changes in the way that you train and in the way that you overcome any sort of mental obstacles, balancing family life as you get older, priorities change, thought processes change, and of course injuries occur, especially over time. So do you find it more difficult as you get older, or do you find that you've learned a lot more and it gets easier for you?
Never easy. I don't think
No.
no, definitely not. It's gonna be more difficult, yes. And obviously with experience you just do like more smart workouts, especially when this, when you have this intuition, when you may get injury because of age. So that's the problem with age, because in fitness, because injuries with age, we getting injuries because our body exhausted, our body, like, of course, is being so long in this sport. So that's what we should really focus on: getting warm up, do smart workouts, have a smart plan. Not mix weights lifting with acrobatic, because it's not stupid, but this is not right.
Right.
So, but when we young, of course, all these mistakes we accepted as experience. It's great. It's not even mistakes. I think it's good experience. So, and with my last Olympia, it was total different preparation from all others. Total different. Me and my husband, we have to adjust everything. Weights lifting, even warm up at the fitness routine. So like, usually I work out as crazy. I experiment myself, like what else I can do during workout. So with age, I start to think, why experiment myself now? It's too late. Just focus on routine, focus on what I have to deliver on stage. No fun movements, no
No.
fun business. I don't know. Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to teach now my student BB Pro girls, because of course they want to express themselves at the gym,
Right.
to show how cool they are around others, especially on warm up on stage. Monica, right? When you come up with all girls on warm up on stage, everyone start competition. That's when you're young. Come on, focus on what you have to deliver, have to do just a little bit later. Just save yourself. Be like, I don't know, but of course it's competition. Girls want to scare others, they,
Really.
or they compete. So yeah, total different prep.
So, Dylan, when Oksana moved here from Russia, she did not know English.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
she has so many amazing stories, just of getting over here and overcoming all the everything new, right? LA,
Oh, man.
language, and then, working on her skill and in becoming the best in the world. I
I
mean,
Yes, Dylan, I hope you understand what I'm talking, because my accent.
no, it's great. It's
I,
No,
great.
I do. 100% I do. When did you actually come over then, and how long did it take you to learn English, and was it difficult for you?
yes, it was actually, for me it was very difficult because I never studied English. I studied German language in university and in school. So that was and I was pretty good with German. So, and I didn't expect that I would move to United States and I would need English, because the city where I live, it's very close to Germany. So that's why, like, we are neighbors, Germany and Kaliningrad. So I wasn't thinking about English at all. I just start to learn here. And first time, of course, it was funny because you have to find language with your gests.
Gestures,
Yeah,
your hands.
hands. Yeah. Like, what do you want? I want eat. Or and yeah, it was amazing experience actually. And yes, I not understand deeply people who I spoke to, who I met, but this is helped me to perform. I wanted to deliver, say, routine, what I want to I speak with audience through my routines, through my creativity. Without There's no need language. When people upload and they understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying, they're like, oh my god, we feel you, we understand you. So, and maybe I start to speak English 3 years after, because first couple years I was very shy to start speaking English, because I was embarrassed. I thought, oh my God, what I'm saying, this is wrong, everything wrong. Especially Russian, they're so they judgmental.
Mhm.
They really judge. Like, they don't speak English, but they will judge you. Like, oh my God, you sound horrible. You better to shut up your shut up your mouth. I'm like, I have example Arnold Schwarzenegger. What should I? Why I should stop speaking? Just listen to Arnold.
Right.
Accent, and it doesn't matter. No one American said anything about my horrible accent. They always said, your accent is lovely, your accent is beautiful. So yeah, but so probably 3 years took me to start speak English.
Oksana, what I think is one of the things that makes you so beautiful is that you can see your inner heart and who you are inside.
Mhm.
Like, it comes through your eyes and your smile and your expression. and your voice. And so whatever you're saying is like it all, we can understand everything, but what's so beautiful is what's inside of you, and it radiates from inside out. And I think that's what, is one of the things that just nobody cares how you're saying or what you're, like we care what you're saying, but not how you're saying it, because there's so much inside of you that's stunning, and you're sharing it, and it's, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. That's the biggest compliment for me. Thank you.
Okay, so we're coming up on the Olympia, and we've been talking about your fun routines, and you just did a really fun routine on your Instagram. So we have a little clip for everyone to watch. Oh, goodness.
Yes. There's a little different shape.
I assume
that's so fun.
I assume the current routine was a little bit easier in some ways than the other routine, but yet harder in some ways than the other routine preparation, right?
Yes, I just trying to have fun during pregnancy, because it's very hard just to sitting and waiting all these 9 months. Oh my God! So I'm glad I'm busy and keep myself busy with work, with promotion, show in Russia, NPC Worldwide, IFBB Pro League. So this is just blessing for me, or dancing. Just
Okay, so where are you? Are you due this month or next month? Where are you? When are you due?
November 22nd. But
okay. I'm a little. I definitely don't want you to be due now if you're due then. So get through the Olympia, and you don't know if you're coming to the Olympia. I know you're working with some of the other athletes with their routines, right? So.
Yes, I work with Amy for Yes, for probably a year. So we set up new performance for her for Olympia, and it's huge challenge, I know, but she's doing well, and I hope she will survive, because for fitness girls the most important is survive till this stage, so without injuries, to be safe and just do and enjoy the show. So I hope, I'm sure she will, and she really worked hard. So I'm so excited, and I want to see other girls, so I'm planning to come for the Olympia. Especially we have 3 athletes who represent Russia at the Olympia this year. They got qualified, and obviously I want to come and support, because for some of them it's first Olympia ever. And it's kind of like my story. They don't speak English, they need help, and I want to be there for them.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, hopefully you guys can get there. Yeah, because you're not that far away. A little 5-hour drive.
Yes.
I remember making that drive every year. 99, the Olympia went to Vegas in 1999, and it stayed there pretty much every year, except I think 2 maybe now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember making that drive, go through the desert, and
yes, making stops, and it's fun road. Is
that crazy roller coaster still on the drive? There was a roller coaster, like an old beat up one. We rode it one time.
Yeah.
We said never again. All right. Well, okay. So you've got Amy. We've actually got Amy on our list to have a interview with at the Olympia.
Oh, nice. She's very excited.
Yeah. It'll be fun to get to talk to her. Dylan, what are you thinking?
So I'm wondering, what are your plans after? I mean, I know it's kind of hard to think ahead, but are you going to get back to competing again, or are you going to do like coaching, or what's kind of your idea of what you want to do after you kind of, give birth and recover and kind of get back into like your normal routines?
Well, of course, right now I represent NPC Worldwide. I will be Pro League in Russia, and it's a lot of work. So this year we had 4 shows, 1 pro qualifier and 3 regional shows. And we also have this year in October NPC regional plus IFBB Pro Bikini with Olympia qualification for the next year. So, and yeah, it's all on me. And of course, it's tons of work. It's work with my team. My team is amazing in Russia. So now they know what to do. And my husband is very supportive. And of course, Federation is extremely supportive because Russia is a difficult country. And, you to have control. So, yes. And, yeah, it's I think this is the most what I'm gonna be focused, and we will see how baby's gonna be, because now it's hard to say. Of course, about workouts, there's no doubts. I cannot wait to back to the gym. Definitely, I can't wait to start my acrobatics, start my new movements which I have learned before I got pregnant. So it's part of me. I can't rid of it. It's 100%. And we'll see, maybe if I will feel great, if my family will be fine, if all these challenges, with Russia, travel, because travel takes so long as never before, because of situation, and of course a lot of challenges, that's all on my neck. So yes, when things will get a little bit easier, maybe Masters Olympia, fitness Masters Olympia, I don't know.
Masters.
Maybe not.
Well, how old do you have to be for Masters?
I think over 40. No, yes, over 40.
Is it over 40?
Yeah, but I'm 46 now, so it's I got pregnant at 45.
I love it. Oh, I love it.
Yes.
Wow. So how is your husband taking all of this? Is he anxious? Is he nervous? Is he cool cucumber? Like, how is he feeling?
Yeah, so happy. And we happy about, how to say, when young people got pregnant, right? Families, they doesn't really accept it as something from God. I don't know. Okay, got pregnant, got baby, and not really appreciate it. But with age, like my mom was always saying, like, Oksana, when you get kids, you're like, when it's time, just don't push. We're not pushing also. We just, when it's time, it's gonna happen. Just don't push on yourself. Don't be, how to say, don't worry about it so much. And when it happens, we're ready. We're so ready. Like, we really appreciate it. We're waiting for this moment. We love this child already, because there's so many young family. I can't imagine in Russia and here, no dad, or not really got attention, not much love. It's just very sad. So, but we expecting, we're waiting for this baby as, I don't know, as no one else, of course. Of course. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think with age is just total different expectation and total different appreciation of having a child.
Do you know if it's a boy or a girl, or are you kind of waiting to find out?
Oh, boy. We couldn't wait. We're like, I don't know. Yes.
Do you guys have a name picked out already?
We have couple names, but we want to see him first and see how he looks like, and then name.
Are they more of a Russian name or a U.S. name, or?
Oh, it's very Russian name. It's gonna be a very Russian name, because I'm still cannot get used to Americans' names. Sometimes it's really hard to pronounce. So no, it's definitely very Russian. Even Russian don't call their child with Russian names. There's some weird names right now. I'm like, wow. There's so many Russian names, beautiful names. Why you call him like? So it's gonna be very Russian.
That's fun. Wow. So, okay, what would you give someone that's coming up in the industry that is a new competitor looking to go pro, how would you what kind of information would you give them for encouragement, or like what would you say the top 3 things they need to be thinking about or doing in order to turn pro and to get to the Olympia stage someday? And we'll say just keep it within the fitness. Your favorite. Yep.
I think first of all, accept mistakes, accept it, and don't think like it's mistakes. Accept it as a gift, as an experience, and don't get frustrated about it, because this is amazing experience that will help you to move forward. So, and be humble, be humble, be humble, being about what's around you. Just don't accept. Yes, we are all competitors, but it's life, it's friendship, it's relationship with others. Now it's so many pros, and athletes and NPC, IFBB pro athletes. So just be humble to each other, be supportive to each other, because if you support someone, you'll get so much support. That's 100% I guarantee. Just be that person who that sport need. So this sport need you. The sport will not. It will be hard for the sport to be without you. Be this person, and of course, all other things like, I don't know, just don't give up. Don't give up on your way. It doesn't matter how things goes. One show you on top, another show you down, and it's all depends from life. We all have life, So just don't give up. Never give up on yourself. Believe in yourself, even when no one's believe in you anymore. So just really listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, what your heart tells you, and that's all. That's all.
I like that.
Very much so.
And then what are 3 things that, as a new mom, that you've had to walk through already to this point, coming as an athlete and now, stepping into this space as a new mom? What are maybe 3 things that would be good for someone else to hear that you maybe could give as as information or inspiration to somebody else that maybe becomes a mom?
Oh wow, it's so hard. I'm still learning.
You're still learning. Maybe that's it. Keep learning, right?
Yes, keep learning.
Are you listening to any are you listening to any family members or your mom that have any information that you're like, maybe traditional information that comes down through the family?
Actually, what I was going to say, that's interesting. That's the same actually advice to mom. Just listen to your intuition. Like, sometimes I was like, okay, my head is full of things, what to do, how to do. And then one day I'm like, oh my God, I know how to be with baby. I know how to treat baby. I just know these things because it's mother intuition. Just trust to your intuition. You will not make mistakes. As mom, I don't think mom will make any mistakes because you feel this baby. It's part of your body. So, and when it's gonna be born, it's just listen your intuition. And even my chinchilla, I come here and I'm like, my chinchilla is like, baby, I feel how to do it. And it's just the most important. And don't stress out. Don't stress out about anything, because stress may, turn other direction, your pregnancy in other direction. So just don't stress out about anything. Enjoy your life, enjoy your pregnancy. If someone negative, I'm sure they will just disappear from your life, because you're just glowing, full of positivity by yourself. So let it be. Let it be. Yes, it's hard. For any pregnant woman, but enjoy it and make your schedule busy. That's good advice. Make your schedule busy, because sitting at home and waiting, and when it's very hard sometimes, when you're swollen, get up, do something. I don't know, maybe at home, or some knitting. I love crochet, so just find something to do.
You crocheting a bunch of little bitty things, little socks and hats.
Yes, yes. Crochet my baby some stuff like hats, shoes, something. Yeah.
So cute. What do you think, Dylan? Some good advice, huh?
There's just no handbook on being a parent. That's what I always try to tell people. And it's like, so when you're training, you've got these protocols that you tend to stick to, but they're subjective to the person, right? But it's kind of like the same thing with being a parent. There's no handbook on it. So when you said the intuition and the mom, and that's something my mom's talked to me about too. And so I totally get it. So I think that's fabulous advice, because a lot of times people try to let others tell them what to do, how to raise their kids, what to do. And I am against that personally. I think
Exactly.
Yes, it's very subjective to how you were raised or what you believe in your beliefs. And so everybody's different on how they look at it. I'm wondering, question is, how has your diet been throughout this? How have you had, because I mean, everyone that I've ever met that's ever been pregnant has strange cravings, or like my wife, for instance, hates fast food, but she got on this Whopper kick with Burger King, she said, when she was pregnant. So have you had anything weird that goes on like that? And how has your diet been throughout?
That's perfect questions, Dylan. That's perfect question, because first 3 months I was sick, from pregnancy sick. Like I couldn't eat anything, but without food I felt more sick. So I have to eat. The weirdest thing, actually, I always ate weird things, because it's always some mix of crazy stuff. So I don't know if I surprise people or not, but sometimes, ice cream with lemon, like lime. Yeah. Oh, this is delicious. I don't know, it's so good. But during now, when my weight is going up, of course, I feel so heavy. So my diet is extremely strict, because the more I wait, the heavier for me to breathe, heavier for me to work out and just be. So that's why my diet is like very clean right now. Sometimes it's even just apples, because I feel better. I just feel better when I'm a little bit light, because it's huge pressure on the body. So, and I'm okay. I used to it. I'm an athlete. I know what's diet looks. But I heard also some girls eating non-stop the whole pregnancy.
Yeah.
I don't know what's with me is gonna be. I probably will be blow up. Yes, but yeah, diet is very important to follow, and just again listen what your body needs. It can't be like you said, handbook, right? How to eat. No, it's very personal. It's just. Mhm.
Oksana, as I've gotten into my 50s, I've noticed that I don't personally process certain foods as well as I used to, right? And I don't feel as good on certain things. And sometimes I feel a little like brain fog from certain foods that can create a little bit of unpleasant feeling, like unpleasant or even lack of motivation sometimes, and then I think about, well, what did I eat? Okay, so I'm so conscious of that, and I'm wondering, I wonder how much that really affects like yourself or a pregnant woman that maybe is eating things that she typically wouldn't eat, or that aren't the good fuel and healing foods, and maybe they're more of a fun food, but then it creates maybe a not as healthy of a state of mind, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And then you get kind of, how we get down on ourselves, and then here you are growing a human and you have to feed them, and your body has to gain a little bit of weight because it's carrying another person. So it's got to be a really challenge.
It's actually it's nothing about you feeding your body. Obviously, it's all connected. But let's say when I start to gain weights, and my doctor said, "Listen, it's not your baby who gaining weights; it's you.
Yeah.
So you have to adjust your diet. Like just check it." I'm like, "Okay, no problem," and I started right away. And as an athlete, I don't know, but for me, it's easy to eat what's right. For me, it's easy to say no to food which maybe my eyes want to, but I know that from this food I will feel so bad, so heavy, and no. So I would never pick this. I will never pick this food which will make me feel bad.
Good.
Yes.
Sure.
And obviously reaction on my body, because we all athletic, we all have muscles, and anything I eat like bad, it's a fact right away. So maybe my husband, he has different genetic, and of course I'm so jealous to him. I'm like, oh my god,
You guys.
and there's no effect on your body. Like, I wanted to be like this one day, at least 1 month, just yeah, just to try some certain things. But when you see result on your body, you're like, no, I don't want this food.
Dylan, I have a question that maybe you've heard researched or something too. And I've heard that there are only certain times that we can actually develop the fat cells. And once we are out of a certain age, our fat cells are what they are for the rest of our lives. We just either expand them or shrink them. And my understanding is when that child is in the womb, those fat cells start developing, and based on how the mother feeds herself and the baby's obviously getting nutrition, they either, have more fat cells, before they're even born that will develop over time, or they won't. So it was kind of an interesting piece. Have you ever heard anything about that, Dylan?
To a point, yes. Some of it's kind of like anecdotal, and some of it's because, once again, everybody's so different. But when I look at things, I look at majorities. But then I always point out that, okay, there's outliers or it's subjective. So don't take it as pure gospel, so to speak. But yes. And a lot of times I haven't dealt with, like, because I do work with a lot of women, not a ton of pregnant women, but I have certainly. And one of the first things that I address is diet related. Now, I operate under the presumption that when you're eating and you're eating bad, that and this once again is maybe something that I believe and may not be true, but I believe that if you're feeding yourself bad, it's almost starting the child off bad. To almost like if you're eating a ton of sweets or you're eating a ton of this, it's almost like you're starting them off on that, as opposed to giving yourself proper nutrition, plenty of vegetables, plenty of lean proteins and things, that you're already starting them off on the right foot in terms of how they're going to live when, in terms of when they start to grow and what they're kind of attracted to food wise. You start eating like garbage and then you start having it around. I just feel like it's contributing to that early. And I feel like you could be preventative.
I think you're right. Well, Oksana, we know that your child is going to come out doing gymnastics and all kinds of sprinting and dance and acting. And I'm just, and whatever, I'm sure your husband has a lot of talents that we don't even know about. So super strong. I think we're going to have to start looking at leaving you, Oksana, because our time is up pretty quickly here. And man, it's been awesome to visit with you. And I know you probably have other things you need to get back to as well. So hopefully we get to see you at the Olympia, because we're going to be there and we'll get to see you in person. We need to take a picture with you, and I need to put my face against your belly and speak to your boy and tell him how much we're excited to meet him someday outside of the womb.
Yes. So much for having me. Thank you, Dylan. It was nice to meet you and talking to you. Monica, I really hope I'll see you at the Olympia. I'll be at Wolfpack booth.
Yes, me and Wendy have already talked, so we're supposed to be coming to see you guys over there.
Yeah,
I have one question for you before you leave, before we wrap it up here completely. So I want to start doing something where our guest, leaves a question for the next guest. And you're not going to know who that is, but it's just a random question. And it could be anything. Can you think of a question? And if you can't think of it right now, then get back with me, can text it to me later.
Oh, it's easy. What's your goal in the future?
What is your future goal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Life, in life, like generally.
Okay. I like it.
Me too.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much. Dylan, thanks for being here with us on the show. Oksana, it was awesome as usual to see you and just really enjoy getting to hear what you're up to. And of course, we're enjoying following all of your social media.
Thank
We'll be sure and post all of your links there for people to follow you back. So
Yeah. Oh, that's
there we go. All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. The show is brought to you by one of my newest favorite supplements called Stem Regen. It's a stem cell enhancing product, and I'm really excited about what it's doing for my stem cells. Dylan, you're using it too, right?
Yes, it's a great company. In fact, I'm going to put some content out it on some point, and perhaps me and Monica will do it together too, and just kind of give some facts about it, because I definitely want to get into it and cover it, because it's a really wonderful product.
Yes, it's amazing. So good to have these kind of products where we can keep ourselves healthy and maintain and have longevity, right?
Absolutely.
All right, Dylan, thanks so much for today, and look forward to seeing you soon.
All right, thanks.
Okay, bye, guys. See you on the next show. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Monica Brant Show, and I'm your host, Monica Brant. I am super excited about today's interview, and to join me today, I have a very special co-host, Dylan Gemelli. He is an expert in all things bodybuilding, fitness, health, wellness, peptides, HRT. Welcome, Dylan, to the show.
Hey, Monica. Great to see you.
Hello, Dylan. All right. Did you put on one of your pairs of shoes in the back, or is it? I see maybe one's missing. No,
those are not touchable.
They're not touchable. Are they still in a box?
Yes, I have all the boxes, everything. They are in pristine condition, untouched.
Okay, so never worn and ready to just look amazing. Awesome. How are you today, anyways?
I am good. Quick mow of the lawn before our show to get some things wrapped up in the yard, and really excited for this interview today.
Right? It's very special. And for more than one reason. Like, she's an amazing athlete and representative of our industry to the nth degree, but she has a special gift coming to her family.
Yes, I was surprised because I didn't know. So when you told me, I was like, oh, wow, that's special today.
Surprises. It's good when we don't talk too much about the guest. That way we have some surprises, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, this woman is a wonderful, special treat to have on our show. And she has got 5 fitness Olympia titles, but she also has 10 Arnold Classic Championships globally. I mean, that's just nuts. That's nuts. And she's also a coach, a mentor. She's a wife. And most importantly, she's a fan favorite. She's an athlete, performer. She's an actor. Okay, I can't say enough good things about her. We probably just need to bring her in. Let's hear it and let's see you, Oksana. Oksana Grishina.